Hi, Jamie.
Hey.
Hi, Tim, business manager over here. May I
Nice
join
to-
you?
Yes.
Great. So, Jamie, I have a couple jobs here at the dealership. The first is to complete and review all your paperwork. The second is to take care of any of your funding needs. And then the third one is to just make sure I get you out of here as quickly as possible. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, may I begin?
Yes.
Fantastic. So I see here that your name, as it appears on the title, is going to be Jamie Johnson, Johnson.
Yes.
And I have an address of 153 Main Avenue, Anytown, Any State.
Yes.
Fantastic. I also have here that you're buying a 2022 black Kia and it is 12 miles, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure we have the right mileage. Moving on, you have a trade-in of an 18 Toyota. I do see a payment of a payoff there for $9,597. Did you do that or did the sales?
The salesperson did.
Okay, fantastic. And then on that car, when we go to trade that in, do you have any warranties we're going to have to cancel on that?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And if you find out you do, I can always help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Going on to your insurance, I do see you also have JMFE Insurance Company. I have a policy of 987-456-3210 with an agent of AEP Agency. Did you get a chance to call them?
I did.
Okay. Do you have full coverage?
I got in full coverage, yes.
Okay. And then what, by chance, did they happen to give you your deductible?
They did. I set it for 500.
Fantastic. Okay. And then I have a phone number of 555-3421. So, Jamie, I want to show you this. These are the numbers that you agreed to already. And you're going to give us $3,000 down deposit, which we'll collect in the business office. And then this would give you your unpaid balance. Does everything look right?
Yeah, perfect.
Fantastic. I am going to move on to the credit portion. I just wanted to ask if you're comfortable doing it here, or do you want to go into a little bit more privacy?
Here's fine.
Okay. So, Jamie, I have your credit application here. Did you fill this out or did sales?
My salesperson.
Okay. So I have your name right here. Still same last name, Johnson. I have you at the Pinnacle Corporation, and you've been here for about 6 years, a little bit over 6 years, and I have a 52.5 annual income. Is that net or gross?
That is gross.
That's gross. And then do you have any additional income after that we need to add?
I do not.
Okay. Going into your credit, would you tell me that you had good credit, bad credit, somewhere in between, a little wishy-washy?
Little wishy-washy.
Okay. Why do you say that?
I've missed a couple payments and been late a couple times.
Okay. All right. So if I look at this and I'm looking at the credit bureau, I do see that you have just a couple delinquencies over at Toyota Motor Credit. Can you tell me a little bit about what happens with that? What happened with that?
Yeah. I was transferring some funds and they just didn't make it in time, so I did pay them though.
Fantastic. Are those current now?
Yes,
They are. Okay. And do you have any documentation to prove that for me?
I do.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. Jamie, it seems like I have everything that I need for my portion here. Give me about 10-15 minutes to do a turnaround and then I'll come out and grab you. Sound good?
Sound good?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Jamie, I noticed that you have been quoted at a payment of $488.57. And these are the figures that you did agree to already, and this would be the APR that we have, okay?
Okay.
So based off of your current ownership survey that you completed with on the iPad, it does give us an Edmunds.com and other customers who've purchased that vehicle. They've purchased products on this vehicle. It gives us a rundown of what products may benefit you the most.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be right here under the driver needs assessment. I'm just going to go over this real quick so you get a little bit of an idea. So the first thing I have is the vehicle protection plan. This is what we like to call the platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. So a couple of the benefits that I think are really going to impact you are going to be that they have it basically covers the labor and the costs for any failed mechanical component that's covered.
Okay.
So that's going to cover you if anything does break down in the term of the time that you have that for the 5 years or 75,000 miles. You told me earlier that you drove about 5,000 miles or 15,000 miles for about 5 years on the survey, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So when you did that, that's why we came down to 5 years, 75,000. That's going to cover you for the miles that you drive and for the 5 years that you plan on keeping the car.
Okay.
That way we're not going too long, anything like that.
Okay.
It also features a $0 deductible, which is a big deal. So if any mechanical breakdowns, you bring it in, we'll see you in the service shop, get your coffee, and get you on your way, okay?
Okay.
The next one is going to be maintenance. The maintenance one is going to be for 3 years, 35,000 miles. So again, in the owner survey, you told me that you already service at the dealership. So what this does is it locks in the payments and the prices of what you're going to pay now. And you get your car done every 5,000 miles, which is a benefit because every 5,000 mile cycle come on in, and it'll could include an oil filter change, and a multi-point inspection, and then also do a tire rotation.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Sound good? Lastly is total loss protection, also known as GAP. This is going to be for 60 months. So here it's going to show you that it will cover, so basically if the car is in a total loss or theft, and the finance contract does not get paid in full by the value of the vehicle,
Okay.
this will step in and cover the rest. Now, you told me earlier that you had a $500 deductible on your insurance. Was that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. So what I'm looking at is this will be a, this could waive up to $1,000 in deductible, so you wouldn't even have to, you possibly may not have to pay out of pocket.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Any questions on these?
No.
Okay, these are your payment options that I have here. Any questions for me before I move over to total coverage?
No, not at all.
So before I move over, I just want to let you know that we do ask that our customers do look at the contracts of these products, because that's going to give you the a better look at the additions, the benefits, the things that it may do, and then also the exclusions. That way you can kind of see what may fit you, what won't, and give you a good tailored experience.
Okay.
So on this, the total coverage plan, you're going to, the total coverage option, you're going to have everything that you have on the driver needs assessment. The only difference is that it's going to add road hazard and ding shield. So on your road hazard, it's going to give you an unlimited occurrence, but it's also going to help pay for repairs or anything that happens on these roadways out here that are covered. So you hit a pothole, those things are going to be covered if it does some damage to the vehicle.
Okay.
So that's something. The other benefit to you is that that's going to be for an unlimited amount of time.
Oh, perfect.
So you have unlimited occurrences, not unlimited amount of time. It's unlimited occurrences, and it doesn't have a mileage restriction. Okay. Next is going to be ding shield. So ding shield is going to be good for 3 years. This is going to help your car get stay looking like showroom ready. It's going to be new condition looking, but you're going to be able to get out those things like credit card sizes, things of that nature. That way, those shopping cart incidents don't, they don't look bad the whole time. And then this is going to be your payment options. Do you have any questions there?
No.
All right, fantastic. So before I ask you to choose one of these that best fits your needs, any questions?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not really feeling this total coverage plan.
Okay. So I definitely understand that. It's hard to buy something that you don't see the value in.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. So looking over here at these, if you look over here at the vehicle protection plan, I'm going to see that you are, for a $0 deductible for 5 years or 75,000 miles. Would you say that you've incurred any kind of a breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you've ever incurred a breakdown, you have a payment option here of $548, right? So if I show you this, one of the benefits that I wanted to show you was that if I could save you money, the product would make sense, correct?
Yes.
So over here, if the payment ends up being this $488 that we were talking about, if you had any kind of mechanical breakdown, when's the last time it was under $1,000 for a large mechanical breakdown?
I mean, yeah.
It's been a long time, right?
Yeah.
And with anything now, prices are just going up.
Right.
So over here, the payment that you would have to make would be your payment for the car, because you're not going to trade the car in. Plus, you're going to have to pay that $1,000 out of pocket, because it's not like you're going to just get that for free. But over here, you're only going to pay $100 for the entire service. So you're going to pay your $370, or you're going to pay your $488 payment plus a $100 deductible that you're going to give to the service manager and walk on your way home. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So my question to you is, do you think you would rather go with the 5 year 75 or bump it up to the 6 year?
I'm thinking that I may even do the 6 year 100,000.
Fantastic. Just do me a favor and click that bottom button and give me a full signature. Thank you. Hey, nice meeting you, Jamie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.